All right, here we are on a beautiful Modesto, California day. Slightly overcast, a little bit chilly. Handling several cars out of a collection. This is exceptionally nice 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle SS396 Super Sport. 360 horsepower big block underneath the hood. Factory Muncie 4-speed 12-bolt Posi. It's finished in a known to be an original California car, and from what we know and the owner knows, this is all original sheet metal on this car. I actually had it up on the lift like I generally do, and we cover everything top to bottom. You'll see the floor pans, all that. Resting on a body off restoration, finished in the Chateau Silver. We'll have all the data tag and information at Spud's Garage. We'll walk around and shut the doors, that type of thing. The doors all shut very nice. It has Rally Sport wheels on it, chrome center caps. We retrieved all the numbers. We'll get into the details at Spud's Garage. We're just walking around showing you the fit and finish right now. All the trim and bright work is very nice. All the chrome's been redone. Again, body off restoration. It's equipped with factory power steering. It has power disc brakes. It has upgraded vintage air conditioning on it underneath the hood here. A lot of traffic here on the road, so I'm just kind of zinging along and hoping I don't get run over. At least I'm standing on the sidewalk right now. Has a nice stance to it, good muscle car stance. Factory vinyl vinyl top on it. You can see the gap in the doors and the rockers when we have it up on the lift for you here shortly. All the rockers has the original pinch welds. We get into the door jamb. This is a base coat clear coat from what I can tell. Door jamb to door jamb, done very nice. You'll see the finish, it carries all the way through the door jambs. The gentleman that has this collection is extremely picky. All his cars are very nice. Dome light works like it's supposed to. The reverse lights work. You can see the factory spot welds in the jamb here. Retractable factory seat belts. Buttons work on the seat belts in the rear. Factory 4-speed console shifter car. We'll get into all the specs at Spud's Garage, so make sure you go there. I'm only here to cover the kind of the video walk around of the exterior of it. And then I'll get back to the office, grab the paperwork from the owner, and kind of get into more detail on the website. Doors shut it very nice. You'll see the gap is just straight there. BF Goodrich radial TAs. The rally wheels. Car just beautifully straight. You can see the quality of the finish on the side of it with the reflections there. If you're looking for a nice SS396 Muncie 4-speed dual exhaust with nice equipment on it, upgraded AC, vintage AC, we'll get underneath the hood for you and show you how that's done. All the bright work here on the back is very nice. Trying to time my trip into the street here. We'll get into the trunk here for you shortly. The exhaust exits where it would have been from the factory out here on each side on the rear. Again, door gaps here very nice. Fit of the doors are like that. Super clean. Quite a few people stopped by today and talked to me about the car while I was out here photographing it. Upholstery's just very tight. Try and do this with two hands, but we'll give you a feel. We got you in the back seat with the other side. Dome light works from this side too. There's a reproduction steering wheel on it there. You notice they put AC vents in the dash here for the vintage air conditioning. Tried to keep a stock feel. Again, power disc brake car. VIN is in the door jamb here. Shut this door so somebody doesn't There's a auto sound style radio in it. Factory clock, looks like the second hand is ticking. 1,828 miles on the odometer at time of inspection. There's a tilt steering column in it. Air conditioning utilizes a vintage air, utilizes factory controls. Visors. We'll get out and invite you in, then we'll get you in the engine compartment, we'll fire it up, that kind of thing. Get in. Alright, we'll get you underneath the hood here. Level of detail follows all the way through to the engine compartment here. Just nice, very nice original style restoration. Looks to me like they used all stainless 12-point fasteners all the way through, including the exhaust manifolds. It's a 360 horse 396 turbojet. Aluminum intake manifold. Data tag here, we'll have pictures at Spud's Garage for you to kind of go over it. 13817. Power brakes, has power steering down here. Just super nice and tidy. Everything's working on the car. Vintage air conditioning's an add-on over here, which is nice. So they've installed the vintage AC and all the controls right there. Nice to have a 4-speed car with some AC and power steering. It's like a Mallory billet distributor in it. High-rise aluminum intake manifold. Very much stock style format, appearance, and feel. We'll have the axle codes off the differential and off the transmission. There's no suffix numbers on the data tag here that we can see. It's probably covered with paint. But we'll get you to retrieve the numbers that we can for you. Alright, we fired it up so we can rev it up here for you a little bit, kind of give you a feel of the exhaust. Give it a little bit, Dave. A lot of moisture in the air today. Condensation in the pipes. Alright, we'll get you in the trunk here. Same finish follows all the way through. Very nice base coat, clear coat, even on the bottom side of the deck lid here. The whole trunk area has been Zolatoned and then clear coated over the Zolatone. Again, this is an original sheet metal car from what we know. Appears to be. There's some books that go with it, but we'll show you underneath the tool well here. There's a floor jack right here that looks like it's been restored, a bra or nose cover, license plate bracket, base for the jack. There you go. Hang on to the end of the video. Taking it off the lift after the undercarriage. Notice the reverse lights work. It's early in the morning. Alright, we have it up on the lift. We actually do this before we do the walk around, talk about, photo shoot, that kind of thing. But so I'll repeat myself. Resting on a body off frame restoration. It's known to be all original sheet metal car, done in a factory style format. Exhaust wise, I think they've added a crossover, but these are reproduction exhaust on it. Factory springs in the rear, the drum brakes. We'll actually go back to Spud's Garage and decode all the numbers we take off it. We'll share the numbers with you as we're doing it. Here's the stamp or suffix on the back of the axle. You can pause there. Again, we'll post those numbers at Spud's Garage for you and actually decode them. The floor pan again, you'll see they ran all new brake lines, emergency brakes. Crossover's been added to the exhaust here to give it a little bit extra horsepower. All new body mounts you can see up in here. Muncie 4-speed transmission. Again, an authentic style restoration. No modifications to factory suspension, powertrain, that wise. 396. We'll actually have a picture of the date code on the transmission for you. That's a 3885010. Very nicely done. Factory disc brakes up front here. The engine, this whole car is fresh, less than 2,000 miles, and the engine was done also. You'll see they used 12-point bolts on the oil pan nuts or bolts. Stock fuel pump, stabilizer bar, the big one. Get you up front here. Factory power steering. Get you up here to the BF Goodrich TA radials on it. Up front it's got two 3560 R15s. You'll see the level done in the aprons. I mean, it is a really nice car. With the door gaps down here. The rears are a 255, if I'm reading that right, my eyeball, 60 R15. The right lighting, it's hard to see, but you'll see all the floor pans are nice. It's a very nice car. Feel free to go to Spud's Garage, where we'll have plenty of photos covering everything for you. Rockers. See the factory pinch welds here. Anyway, there you have it. Go to spudsgarage.com. Thanks for listening to me.